Willow Springs International Raceway, known as the fastest road in the West, also has one of the best drift and autocross pads around, and it's the perfect place for my new series.
What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to Midlife Mods. This is a special edition called Beat My Build. I'm here at Willow Springs up at the balcony above turn 4, also known as the skid pad, or where people come to hoon about with their drift cars. So here's the premise. I brought my car with all of its 034 Motorsports components, and I'm gonna compete in a time attack with other people's builds. The first build that we have today is this beautiful Miami Blue 718 Cayman S, heavily modified, driven by Todd. Todd, tell us about your car. What'd you bring today?
2017, obviously Miami Blue Cayman S. It's sitting on PS4S 20-inch tires with gyro disc brakes, a full APR tune on the car, catback exhaust from Soul, and it's currently pushing just over 425 horsepower, and it's fast and it's fun.
All right, those of you that don't know my car, I'm running the 2022 Audi S4 modified by 034 Motorsport. It's stage 1 ECU, stage 2 TCU, running ethanol E85. It's on 034 lowering springs, 034 upper control arms that are adjustable, 034 front strut brace and front sway bar end links, rear sway bar and end links from 034, and 034's big brake kit in nickel, which is an 8-piston caliper, and 034 rotors on the back, stainless steel brake lines all throughout. Right now, it also has a Wagner competition intercooler, 034 air intake and turbo inlet, super duper, and it's about 500 engine horsepower, or 500 horsepower with the crank, around 600 pound-foot of torque. So I know that a lot of these cars out here could beat me on the racetrack, but I wanted to see what the big differences were in more of an autocross street environment, because most guys aren't taking to their track every day. I wanted to mimic more of a street environment, maybe a canyon run. I don't expect to win all these challenges, but I know I expect to have some fun. So let's get started and see what type of times we can put down on this track. Let's go.
Before we find out how Todd's 718 Cayman S performs, I need to lay down the baseline time for my 034 Motorsport modified 2022 Audi S4. Just as a reminder, here are the stats for the two cars.
All right, here we go. This is my first attempt at the autocross. Here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is the time to beat. My car finished the lap in 53.44 seconds. Let's see if Todd can beat my build in his modified 718 Cayman S.
All right, so Todd just finished his lap in his 718 Cayman S. How did it feel?
Felt great. I just hope that S in Cayman isn't for slow. I think I did really, really well. I can't wait to see the end time.
I think you looked pretty fast out there, but let's look at the times and find out.
Todd's time was 54.45 seconds. So close, but not close enough. Let's break down the laps and see where this race was won. My S4 launched to the first marker in 6.2 seconds, reaching 78 miles per hour. The Cayman S launched to the first marker in 6.5 seconds, reaching 73 miles per hour. The S4 then made it from the second marker to the end of the S's in 11.8 seconds. The Cayman passed the same segment in 11.6 seconds. The S4 made the loop back to the S's in 18 seconds, and so did the Cayman. The S4 then crossed the finish line from the S's in 13.5 seconds. The Cayman crossed the finish line in 14.76 seconds. Well, there it is. My first challenger couldn't quite beat my build. It looks like the launch and the final corner is really where the race was won. I credit the 034 ethanol tune and suspension upgrades for this win. But in my opinion, the Cayman definitely wins for style, and was a very popular choice amongst the crew. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you can see how things turn out when my next challenger attempts to beat my build. Thank you for watching Midlife Mods.